Bonnois, good evening, ghost sperm. Good evening, baseball players. It is I, Logan the Mad Titan, and welcome back to the wonderful new series, Off. This series is sponsored by one of my patrons on Patreon, CarouselAnimation. What does that mean? That means that they are not only a patron on Patreon, but they did actually buy this game for me to play. Very similar to Berlin the Cat, one of my other patrons on Patreon, having bought Underrail for me to play. If you're new to the channel, Yokoso Hijimi Mashite, welcome, nice to meet you. And if you're a regular to this series, and I'm going to go ahead and say we already have two, one being CarouselAnimation, Kara, thank you so very much. And somebody had commented a couple times on the previous episode, so I want to give them a shout out. Their name is not easy to say. Part of me kind of thinks that when they created their username, they didn't expect to hear somebody try to say it. So here we go. Terry's. So we're I can handle. We're. Thank you so very much for the comments. I hope you're still watching and enjoying my absolute nonsense of attempting and probably failing miserably to say it the way that you intended it to be said. If you do correct me, I will do my best to say it the way that you would like. Like one of my other patrons on Patreon, Noemi, I had said her name wrong like 3 times before I got Noemi, because the way that it's spelled, I would have guessed like Nomi or something like that, which is what I had tried to say that it was, but that was definitely not the case. So if you are a regular to this series, like to now I've totally lost the plot. I already said it. And like CarouselAnimation, Okai Nasai, welcome back, welcome home. Thank you so much for spending time with me. I think Noemi did check out this series as well as, and so did Teresa. So thank you very much. Thank you for spending time with me. So we are here. We're. I'm sorry. We are here outside the farm, and other than this is how we save and heal, I've forgotten almost everything about this game since I played previously. I was told by We're that we're not supposed to, or that we don't need to grind. So that's good, because I haven't been. We did talk to all these people. We didn't go inside this building, if I remember correctly. So that's the next step, or did we go in here? Oh, no, we did not go in here, because we're supposed to be fighting. So we're going to be fighting non-ghost sperm. These just are like much more traditional looking ghosts. Is the volume too low? I feel like the volume's too low.
No.
Who just said no? Is the game arguing with me? Oop. Like maybe right here? We'll try it right there. Okay. So here we go. We so far we are a baseball player, and we have the batter, and we have the purifier with us. Or excuse me, we have Alpha with us. The purifier is nothing. Apparently, I'm the purifier because I'm killing the ghosts. So we're a Ghostbuster. We're a baseball playing Ghostbuster with a hula hoop. I don't know. All right, let's. Okay. So it said there was 5 ghosts in here. How do I... Oh, I just walk through the doorway. Are those piles of poop? Or that's the metal? I don't know. This game with the... Alright, let's just fight one of these and see. It looks huge. It looks absolutely huge. So apparently if we defend, we get points. Weir had said that to me. But let's just... This ghost is scary looking. Let's just attack and attack. And we'll see what... Oh, it's a fat specter. Wait, what did it just say? Aha. Does nothing? Okay. I'm lethargic. I don't know who Aha is. I'm not getting... This has been... I'm so confused with this fight already. Why am I not getting a chance to fight again? I'm not hitting the button. I was hitting B, because I want to lose this fight apparently. But on the bright side, the healing thing's right outside. Alright, we're about to lose Alpha. I am the Alpha to the 7th power, Omega, in its last hour. Can you hear me? Alright, we can't even beat one ghost. He did a what now? Come on. Alright. Adversaries purified. Batter gained 170 XP, level up, now level 3. Silver flesh. So you know what I was doing, right? Cause I'm a special boy. I was hitting the Earthbound, because B is action button in Earthbound. No, we're not gonna save. All right, so let's try to actually fight correctly now. Okay. Alright, much better. When I'm actually, you know, fighting the enemy. He's hasty. So is it a fat specter or is it a aha? Is the aha, it's wait, okay, I get it now. The aha is what he's saying. So he's saying aha, which actually looks like haha, and then somehow he's attacking me with his haha. which is wild. The colors of this level are very interesting in themselves. Okay. So there's only supposed to be one more specter, but there's also a downstairs. So I guess we'll finish this specter off. Yeah, my brain just couldn't grasp the concept that the aha junior specters. All right, so he can cast multiple things, but for the most part, just mashing the A button. It seems to be working. Okay. That thing that he does hurts. Okay. We got... Alright, so the other one must be in the basement. But before we do that, I don't see any reason not to just come out here and heal again. I mean, I guess this time we can save the game. And apparently I didn't do anything wrong, because nobody told me I did anything wrong. So so the basement ghost is gonna be a challenge, I'm guessing, because that just seems just refreshing my memory. of what the items do. Because as always, I don't plan anything. I just I just jump in and start going. I was having a pretty poo-poo day, to be honest with you. So I was like, let's just go. Okay. Why retry? Okay, it's a pushing things puzzle. Okay. Well, I'm pretty sure I already screwed up because I just came in and started. Alright, yeah. Okay, let's have a quick think. Puzzles and me sometimes are friends, sometimes are not friends. But you know what? You know what's bothering me? I don't want the music to be loud, but I want to be able to hear the music. Alright, we'll try here. Alright, let's have a look. So if I push this down, I can push this over, I can push this up, and boom, I get to the ghost. That was not particularly challenging. I'm sure they'll get harder, though. Oh, okay, he's got three, they're not ha-has, they're they're ah-ahs, but they're called ahas. Okay, no, they're called ah-ahs. I can read, I swear to God. My brain is still, uh-oh, big hit's coming. Struggling that I'm fighting against dialogue bubbles. But we're just gonna keep hacking, whacking, smacking, and adversaries purified. Barn has been purified. Teleport back to the entrance of the barn? I mean, sure, I guess? This wasn't... That could be super useful in a long dungeon, but if this was like baby's first... Okay. So this is the, what do they call him? The inspector? I am really... Oh! Okay. First of all, creepy face. Like the art, though. Can it, you little poop? No, yes. How long has he been in there? I don't know. No, you don't know anything, do you? I could have guessed. He will eliminate the specters. What makes you think he could wipe out those stupid ghosts? He thinks he's better than you. Better than the queen. No, I don't think that. Shut it, I didn't ask you what you thought. You all think you're smarter than the rest, but you're all the same. Anyway, that's hardly important. The ghost will erase that prig. Prig? You think he won't? Of course not. Nobody but an officer of the queen could fight these ghosts. If all of you would just listen to me more often, you wouldn't keep stepping in it. But then who's going to destroy them? I could have done it. But you don't deserve it. Too bad for you. You'll just have to solve your own problems. No, please. I'm leaving now. I'm going back to Alma. At least the people there are polite, not constantly cutting you off while you talk. Please don't. Goodbye. Get out of my sight! Don't. No, If you want to keep your place here, you better get the hell out of my way right this instant. Alright, I want to beat that guy's... Okay, what? Who was that person? You're alive? Yes. And the specters? The barn has been purified. That you must be very lucky. Who was that? That was Dedan. He's the Queen's inspector. You mean Spectre? No. The Queen wouldn't employ a Spectre, so he can't be one. But he's evil. I must destroy him. No, don't do that. He's an envoy of the Queen. You better go complete your work in the smoke mines, please. In any case, he said to Alma, no one can get there without proper authorization, so please return to the smoke mines. Alright. I have no idea what's really going on here. but we'll just resave over this, I guess. And yeah, I do want to beat that guy up, but can we go up? Oh, kind of wish I hadn't gone up. Can't go that way. What's in here again? These guys have anything different to say? No, it looks like the same thing. Ugh, hands inside them. Nope, don't like that phrasing. Okay. I wanted to step on the circle just because I was like, there's a circle here, and then a fish came out. But I couldn't do anything with the fish. Can't seem to re-trigger the fish either. Okay. Alright, let's go up to the whatever's happening up here. Extracting bits of metal from inside cows isn't my dream job, but if I do it well, maybe I'll be transferred to Alma. The sound effect is giving me the heebie-jeebies. Once you've extracted everything from the carcass, you slice it up into pieces and eat the meat. Okay, well, at least they're not wasting it. It's half a cow. Thank you for that observation. What's up, guys? You gotta watch what you can see what they're doing over there. That's not great. I'm not supposed to be exploring either. I'm supposed to be. All right, so we found the train. So this theoretically would be the train to go to Alma. They say the metro stations are all named for important people from the past. I find it hard to imagine that things haven't always been the way they are now. Please select your destination. Okay. Well, I theoretically would want to go to Alma because that's where that guy went. But I need to finish stuff in the smokestacks. Yeah, no, I got the fish to come out once. Okay, so we're back down here. I feel a little bit more comfortable fighting. Okay, wait, what? Wait, what's happening? Oh, because the lights were out. Okay. So the lights are on, the lights are out. And when the lights are out, things start getting spooky. Ooh, okay. But not if I go really fast. A piece of silver flesh has been found. And we can't turn the lights back on. Oh, here we go. Purification in process. Alright. These guys are common specters. We were beating up the big boys up there, so unless I really screw this up, I should be able to take out these guys without too much of a problem. I just don't want to get like too far into the dungeon. Oh, I'm gonna get lost. Do we have a map? Oh my god, I'm gonna get lost. Alright, and these are big boys now. Great. Alright, so I see what's gonna happen. I'm gonna get lost in here. And I'm gonna end up dying because I don't have a little healy box to go up and heal. Spam heal. Yeah, because these guys, they hit, alright, Alpha's level 3. Alpha can now use expected bracket. Alright. So how many of these silver fleshes do we have? We have a fair amount. Am I hitting the wrong button again? It's not A? How do I use it? B takes me back. A doesn't use it. I can't use... Can I only use it when I'm fighting? That seems odd. Okay. Maybe I can only use it when I'm fighting. So I went up, 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 now down, down, down. The switch is currently on. Flip the switch. The switch is now off. Yeah. Okay. I don't know how that helps me. Maybe I turned on the lights or opened up that gate. I'm not sure. Alright. But we got healed. And this... Are you a doctor? Kind of looks like he has a plus on his chest and wearing a doctor's mask. The characters are starting to pile up, aren't they? Hmm? He did like a little laugh. What I'm saying is that the average player isn't asking for all this complicated, tedious dialogue. There should be more action and fewer questions. Who are you? Zachary, but spelled in a weird way. Zachary, the traditional items merchant that's necessary in every... Alright, I love some good fourth wall breaking in games. Well, it's nice to meet you, Zachary. Whenever you go somewhere, you'll find I showed up just before you got there. Put a muff? There's no muffs in this, but enough small talk. I'm not one of those protagonists you have to listen to for hours, so why not let me see the color of your credits? Okay, characters are starting to pile up, aren't they? And now he's got his arms behind his head and has a heart shirt on. So what can we buy? Luck ticket recovers a moderate amount of HP. Moloch's meat cures poison. Eye analyzes the enemy's characteristics. Herald's bat. Audacious symbol. Aura of justice. How much was the bat? 40 credits. Aura of justice. Defensive equipment. Nicholas's tunic. Radius epidermis. Okay. So I have a Herald bat and nothing else. So it's kind of a bummer he's only selling the Herald bat, but okay, so we can buy Nicholas's tunic, which, yeah, see, I thought it was saying that I had this equipped because, well, it says equipped. Reading is fundamental, but I was also confused why he'd be selling the same bat that I already have. But fine, there's not a lot for me. There's more for Alpha, but we'll buy this. We have enough to do it. Sure, yeah. Okay, awesome. Now it says equipped. So it's nice that it does this, so I don't have to go out of the inventory and then come back in the inventory to know. So Alpha has this already, so it wouldn't make sense to buy this, but this, so that's equipped, and Oh. Alright, so now I'm confused. Can I not equip this? Alpha has one. Okay, so we both can equip that. Equipped, 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 equipped. Got it. Okay, so we're all decked out. I don't know that I need anything else for now. We'll drop another save. We'll do it here though. Now, seeing him right before door leads me to believe boss fight, especially considering I just got a bunch of new equipment. Theoretically. Alright, so we have 3 spots for defense. Neither one of us have all 3, and neither one of us have a special. Alright, let's see what's... Oh. Hi. What? How? Where did you come from? I came from the smoke mines. But how? What? But that's impossible. But the lamps don't even work in there. You can't... Faith guides my steps. Faith? Yeah, she's a hot chick from Buffy the Vampire Slayer. My mission is to purify the mines, but it seems the ghosts are especially numerous here. The specters? What is this place? Okay. You are here at the Shachihata Plastic Administration in the north of Zone 1. Shachihata. Okay. Don't know what that means exactly. We're in a plastic place. Our job is to fill out all these forms. Afterwards, we pack them and tie them up with string and forward them to the couriers. Sounds exciting. Did you follow your TPS reports? There, they ship the bundles, and in exchange, we receive shipments full of plastic. There's a lot of liquid plastic, which forms our lakes and oceans, and there's solid plastic too, which is used to make various objects. This game is perplexing at times. It's an essential element, the first of the... the guys keep saying everything is the first of the 4 essential elements. Not everything can be the first. Because without plastic, the world would have no limits and people would keep walking and walking and never stop. But you hunt the specters? Really? Yeah, yes, dude, that's what I'm here to do, my man. Yes, I'm purifying this zone. The specters, I know where they come from. They all come from the Postal Service. The Postal Service? That's where they mail out all the completed forms. The problem is that nobody can remember what floor it's on. Okay. Anything else? My office is in the basement because there wasn't any space on the higher floors, I guess. Okay, well, take the elevator. Oh my god. So... That's a lot of floors. Okay, so we must be... We must need more information. ground floor reception. It's just a bunch of dudes. Form. Alright, these could be floors. 8, 1, 2, 2, 5, stamp 4, 3, 7. Please don't be math. Okay, so they all have different numbers to say. So that's not helpful. If they were all saying the same numbers, then... Okay, now we're outside. Okay. I had it. Chihata. Shachi. It's still hard for me to say for some reason. Shachihata. Alright, so... Queen's General has an office here, but his real home is in Alma. Alright, so we can go back to the previous places, but... Alright, so I need a number code. Where am I getting a number code from? I'm guessing every floor is going to be like this? So what if I just go to the roof? Hey, it's our buddy. Roof. What's up, Nyan Cat? Gracious heavens, you again. You are decidedly unavoidable. One might even believe he was being followed. Yet your footsteps do not deceive you, for this place could certainly use the sacred blows of your holy bat. Perhaps you already know that the floor of this building housing the administration's postal service is haunted by ectoplasms. I do. Finding a floor from which these intangible monsters originate in order to slay them would be most judicious. Perhaps the task before you stretches too wide for your narrow mind. If that's so, I may perhaps be able to provide you with advice. Yes, please. There's a lot of floors here, and I feel like I could spend the next 50 episodes just exploring the floors. Open your ears wide and listen well, for nothing will make me say this twice, not even the most pathetic entreaties. In one of the 4 rooms constituting the ground floor, the employees seem to have been trained under most particular directives. Additionally, if it were necessary to make a choice, I would choose the lowercase over the uppercase. Okay. That is all. Don't leave. Where are you going? So, will the final verdict be handed down soon? The employees here are certainly in need of your muscular wrists. That, I feel like there was supposed to be more. Yeah. So I have muscular wrists. Alright, back to the ground floor. Alright, one of the 4 rooms. Okay. So I'm just looking for some sort of variance in the format of what they're saying. Capital F. Rest of it's lowercase. Stamp. This format is exactly the same. Exactly the same. Okay. So far, everybody's the same. So I'm looking for maybe one guy where the F is lowercase? Maybe? Sound effect. It looks like we're striking out though, because unless it just happens to be the last guy that I check. How do I get to the... How do I get to the other two people? This is the only room that I can't get to everybody. Make them turn, but that doesn't seem to help anything. Yeah, because in this room I can go all the way down to the bottom, but this one you can't go. There's no way to get to the bottom. So... Alright, I thought I got like the idea. I said one of the 4 rooms. There are 4 rooms. Does that have to do with the amount of people in the rooms? Maybe it has to do with the amount of people in the rooms. But there's only 4. God damn it. Yeah, there's only 4 rooms and there's 6 numbers. Yeah, so if it was like 4, 5, 5, 6. It's like I got the lowercase thing stuck in my head, and I'm like, what? I don't know how that helps me. Because the letters are all the same. I'm just gonna go to the next floor just to see. But what? Why did it bring me to not where I asked to go to? I'm confused. So it just ignored me and brought me to a random room? And that room 2, like I wanted to go to? Or floor 2? I don't know why I'm saying room. There's so many people. This is worse. That there's so many of them. Like I'm trying to now, like I'm like looking at the walls. Is there I'm so confused how we ended up on the floor that we ended up on. Sometimes I'm good at figuring things out. Other times, not so much. Like it's like I'm looking at the desks. Try to see like do the desks form a letter of some sort, or the ground below the desks. No, I still can't talk to everybody in this room. And the cat said that he was not going to repeat himself. I mean, I paid attention. I did, I swear. So when will the final verdict be handed down? Suit the players are certainly. Alright, so it went to a random room before when I tried to... so maybe you can only go to certain floors? Yeah. So I tried to go to that one and it brought me to yet another... And this looks like just like the other random floor that I went to. Which makes it even more confusing. So that means the answer really has to be here. And most of the numbers are only so I said 6 digits. It's only 5 digits. So is it like Alright, a lot of me not talking here. Yeah, so they all say the same thing. They say form and then stamp. So it can't be like some sort of cipher where like stamp is lowercase and it's also 5 letters, 5 characters long. So like the S could be a 5, but then the rest of the stuff doesn't correspond because we only have 1 through 9. I'm probably overthinking this. Kara, what did you do to me, Kara? You know I overthink things as it is. Yes. So that doesn't work either. I mean, and again, I've talked to everyone. Except for the 3 I can't get to into the room down there. But it's all form, a 5-digit number, stamp, a 5-digit number. In some cases, it's a 4-digit number. But I'm not seeing any variance in the layout of what they're saying. Unless I'm just repeatedly missing something when I'm looking at it over and over and over again. It's just form blah blah blah, stamp blah blah blah. Form blah blah blah, stamp blah blah blah. But then, to my irritation, there's the 3 I can't figure out how to get to in here. So I'm like, is it because I'm being dumb and can't figure out how to get to the, not the 3, the 2, that I can't get to the 2 over there? Or but there's just no way to get over there. So, am I stuck already? Because I'm not smart enough to figure this out. Alright. We did kind of speed our way through here. Characters are starting to pile up. Now I'm like second guessing everything. I'm like, is that a hint? What can I sell? I don't really. Did I accidentally buy an extra one of these? Whatever. So I guess it maybe if I had explored more, I would have found some more goodies. Oh my god. But also more fights. What is this thing? January? Is this thing called January? Okay. That was interesting. I just fought something. Is that teeth? What is that? Spectre might use... Painful Quandary. That's a fun name. These things are wrecking me, though. They're getting in attacks very quickly. Their attacks are not like... I'm gonna die. Yeah, because I can't kill these things. So my usual mash the button really fast technique doesn't work great on these. Spectre mites. Who would have guessed? I swear to God. Okay. Well, that was certainly something. And all for nothing, because that just led me to a dead end. Okay. So exploring, maybe not the best thing to do, but then we're back to trying to solve this nonsense. Yeah. Okay. Don't even ask me to try to explain why I put that particular number in. 54898. Yeah, see, now it's so there's definitely something that I'm missing or not understanding. So is there something with the numbers that I'm just not getting? 48193. 1524. And just looking at the numbers now and trying to see if there's some sort of something I'm missing with the numbers. But I don't feel like there is. There's three windows, the desks. I mean, there's 6, 5, 6. But if we go by the people, yeah, it's the fact that there's 4 rooms and 5 digits that's just throwing me off. So we could try, if we do the people, we could go 4, 5, 5, 6. If we do the desks, it would be 6, 5, 5, 6. I mean, there's 2 people facing down. I mean, they are facing different directions. So, could it have something to do with the directions that they're facing? And if so, how would that correspond to a 5-digit number combination? Yeah. Like if they were all looking the same way, so it'd be like down, left, up, right. But that's 5 digits. Down, but like left is not an option, so it would have to be just ups and downs. Yeah, because left and right moves this back and forth, so up and down, I could see that being a thing. So like there's a guy looking down, so down 1, we could just go to room 66666 for no reason at all. I hate not being able to figure things out. It really, really bothers me. I hate feeling dumb about anything. I felt like the cat gave me the information I needed and I just didn't get it for some reason. Now I'm looking at Shachihara. See if there's something with lowercase letters here. Lowercase. Yeah, the lowercase comment is just haunting me. Alright, I'm really not sure what I'm doing here, so I'm sorry. I also don't know what flipping the switch did. I'm assuming it brought down that wall that we saw. Oh, okay. Magnolia. We fought these shrunken heads before. They're not. So far, those little mite things have been the most challenging. I mean, we thoroughly explored in here, as far as I can remember. So, yeah, we found that guy just chilling down there. I could pause and look it up. That's always an option, but I really don't want to do that. Like, I really don't want to do that. Right, had we been into the dark over here previously? I don't think so. Gotta watch my health, though. Lethargic. Yeah, so this answers one of my questions as, like, had we finished completely exploring the original area? I didn't read any of that. Virgo orb has been found. No idea what that is. Let's go back and heal, since we just saw the healing thing. What was it, right here? Yeah, that was like the first one ever that we found. Yeah, I guess we hadn't gone this way because we have not encountered the darkness. They really want me to fight these shrunken head things. Alright, I will leave it to Kara to tell me, and I apologize for not being able to figure out what I'm supposed to be doing there. I feel dumb. So Kara, give me a hint, or just, if you think, yeah, I'm just too dense to get it. Alright, now we're finding orbs. Different, various orbs. Okay, and just getting like spam attacked while we're finding these orbs. Yeah, if you just think I'm never gonna figure it out because I was overthinking it or just not thinking correctly. There's a crit. Alright, Alpha's about to die. Okay, so we're getting orbs for the astrological symbols. Okay. So that would mean there would at least be 12 of them. We got 3. don't know how that helps with what we're doing right now, but I mean, I could try fleeing. And I'm not purposely, I almost feel like I'm grinding, but I'm definitely not purposefully grinding. Come on. Yep, Gemini. We can't, yeah, it seems like there is a enemy trigger right before every box. Stop poking me in the butt. Alright. Libra. Oh, no, okay. Well, that's not 12. What was that? 6? 5? 5? I feel like it's either 5 or 7. I really wasn't counting. Please don't kill me. I'm about to go heal again, I promise. If we survive this fight. Come on, Alpha. Good job, Alpha. Alpha's level 4. Can now use converted string. Whatever that is. Alright, we got Taurus. So we'll drop a quick save. And then we'll go and take a look. So we got increases one character's max HP by 25. Increases one character's CC by 15. Increases one character's attack by 4. So it was 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I mean, is there a reason for me to... And that was Leo also. So we definitely have a astrological thing going on here. I mean, is there a reason for me to use... Does this say I have 29 luck tickets? This on anybody but me? I don't know. The way so far that this, like, the vibe of this game is feeling like that I'm like the main character, and that I don't need to really worry about, like, I have a hula hoop, you know. It's not even it's not even a real dude, so I don't know if it's worth even bothering. Oh no, the teeth. Okay. Yep. I probably should have maybe did something different with Alpha that time, since he's got some other moves and things now. Alright. What you got, Alpha? Special attack with low impact. Special attack with average impact. Special attack inflicting poison and minimal impact. Alright. Well, that was better. These things are still rough. More meat. Oh, we almost made it out. What if I flee? Yay! So I didn't feel like fighting them. Alright, we're gonna... I feel... I'm so... I don't want to wrap this episode up here. I don't. Because... Oh my god. I want to figure this out. And I want to figure it out on my own. But it's not happening. It's just not happening. So, I guess we'll wrap it up here. Which I legitimately feel bad about. But what can I do? I don't want to pause and look it up. I'd rather Kara give me some hints. And worst case scenario, if Kara gives me some hints, or gives me some hints, and I come back in and I'm still too dumb to figure it out, then I'll stop and look it up. But generally, when I'm playing something blind like this, I don't want to look anything up unless I absolutely have to. But with all that being said, this has been the interesting and now somewhat frustrating, but mainly due to my own limited mental capacities, off. I am Loki the Mad Titan. I bid you adieu, goodbye, and good night. Sayonara, Toyosumi batters. Thanks so very much for watching. Please subscribe. Please join us on the Discord. Please consider supporting me on Patreon for as low as $1 a month. Links are in the description. Have a good night. See ya.